Our study tonight is going to be on Ash Wednesday because we are not meeting to administer the ashes. I want to kind of explain what Ash Wednesday is. Ash Wednesday is the day that follows Shrove Tuesday or Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday got its name from the fact that Christians who were going to be observing Lent would go through their house and they would find all of the or actually their kitchens, and they would find all of the stuff that would be to where they would be making donuts and those kinds of things. And they would make just as many of these pastries as they could for Fat Tuesday, and they would just gorge themselves on them. And then that way, because they knew they would be fasting through Lent, and this would give them a chance to get rid of a lot of the stuff. Here in Michigan, Punchkis are the choice pastry here because of the large Polish influence that was here in Michigan. Ash Wednesday is February 17th through Easter, or stops on the 3rd of April, the day before Easter. And we will be looking each Wednesday at the idea of Lent and what Lent is. But Lent is 40 days of prayer and fasting. It's 40 days minus the Sundays. It commemorates Jesus' time of temptation, and during that time in the desert when he is tempted by the devil to do different things, turn the rocks into bread, jump off of the steeple at the cathedral or the temple, and to bow down before him to gain majesty. Or, like I said, we'll study Lent through the next 7 weeks, but today we're going to be looking at Ash Wednesday. So what is Ash Wednesday? Why do we do it? Ash Wednesday symbolizes humility. It reminds us that humanity, or man, was created from the dust and will return to dust. The idea of ashes actually comes from the fact that we see many biblical characters who would express extreme grief by covering themselves in ashes and wearing sackcloth or something like burlap. It's also a public expression of your faith. In other words, people see the ashes and may ask what they mean. The ashes actually come from the burning of the palm leaves that were used on Palm Sunday of the previous year. These ashes are then ground to a very fine powder and used to form the cross on the forehead. Some churches will make crosses out of the stems from these palms that were used the previous year. Before the ashes are administered, a time of prayer, either public or private, is observed. The prayer focuses on confession. Traditionally, each person will choose something to give up or turn over to God as a sacrifice. But lately, some have chosen not to give up something bad, but to add something positive and good to their lives. While the observance of Ash Wednesday goes all the way back to 325 AD, the Council of Nicene, Baptists are relatively new to this liturgical observance. I believe it's important for us to do this because of what it stands for and what it means, but it also helps tie us to our brothers and sisters of other denominations, period. With the end of Ash Wednesday service, we now officially enter Lent, and each Wednesday we will look at this holy season.